if there was something they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe.
It's hard to wrap your mind around that there is something larger than everything.
It's starting again. Strange skies, glowing beams, and mysterious portals. From Blue Beam to CERN, the world's biggest powers are playing with nature like it's code. And now CERN just dropped a warning. Something terrifying might be coming.
Holy oh my god.
There's a theory floating around that we live in a parallel world, and that scientists may have actually figured out how to travel between them. Most people brushed it off, until this video surfaced. It showed a glowing orb hovering just above the ground. A man cautiously approached it, reached out, and as he touched it, the orb suddenly glitched and expanded, almost like a portal tearing open. His arm seemed to vanish right into it. Rumor has it, this was no random sighting, but scientists quietly testing their gateway to another world. If true, where exactly did it lead? Glowing portal. Back in February this year, two siblings captured something bizarre on camera near Ohio. Hovering in the sky was a glowing ring so bright it was almost impossible to look directly at it.
What are you?
Friendly.
Hi.
The girl quickly began filming as the strange formation shifted shapes and moved around, as if alive. They had no idea what they were witnessing, but the footage soon went viral online. Many viewers speculated it could be an interdimensional portal, while some even joked an alien might step out at any moment. Skeptics, however, called it an optical illusion, but no one could explain the intense glow.
What are you doing?
So that was it. That's the one that I saw.
Crimson Cross. Something strange appeared in the skies of Russia and left citizens deeply unsettled. A massive red glow stretched across the night sky, forming what looked like a glowing cross. As if the heavens were about to split open, people panicked, calling it an omen or a warning of something catastrophic. Others speculated it could be an interdimensional portal tearing through reality. Right on camera, the eerie glow flickered and then slowly faded into the dark sky without a trace. Some called it a natural phenomenon, but many believed it was a secret government experiment gone wrong. Or maybe right. Blue portal. A resident in eastern Kentucky recorded a strange blue light in the night sky. The clouds were heavy, but there was one eerie opening, a circular, otherworldly shape glowing through.
Holy oh my god.
Its outer ring shone brightly, while the center looked almost like an opening into something else. The sight stunned viewers online. Many believed it wasn't just a strange weather event, but a portal in the sky, claiming CERN had finally succeeded in its mission for interdimensional travel. Others called it a hoax, but no one could fully explain it.
Oh my god.
Dark rainbow. A man captured something strange and didn't know what to call it. A shadow stretched across the sky like a giant arc, cutting through reality itself, rising from the ground, passing the sun, and curving back down again.
Dark rainbow goes into one of those contrail things, and then it ends up dark over there.
He described it as a dark rainbow, except this one had an eerie twist. It was visible not just in the sky, but also on the ground beneath him. Netizens were stunned. Some dismissed it as a shadow from a chemtrail, while others speculated about alien activity. A few even believed it was human technology tampering with the weather. But what if this time, the change couldn't be undone?
Or maybe it's just aliens. I mean, look at that shadow. Could just be aliens.
CERN portal. This footage was allegedly recorded in CERN, Switzerland, and it looked more like a sci-fi disaster than real life. A massive ring-shaped void formed in the clouds, appearing to suck in the air around it. Flashes of blue light crackled within the formation, making it eerily similar to how movies depict the opening of a portal. Rumors quickly spread that locals in the area had mysteriously vanished. Some believe CERN was conducting an experiment to transport people elsewhere, either intentionally or by accident. If authentic, this clip could mean humanity has crossed into dangerous new territory. We might finally have the technology to open portals. Alien cloud. Have you ever witnessed something like this? It looked far less like a cloud and far more like a spaceship. Even watching it on screen, there was this ominous, unsettling feeling that wouldn't go away. In a small town, a massive reddish-orange cloud appeared low overhead, almost close enough to touch. People poured into the streets, staring in disbelief at the eerie spectacle above them. Many claimed it was a result of CERN tampering with the weather, believing this was a warning sign from Mother Nature. Have you ever seen anything like this? Because it didn't feel normal. Blue portal. A man had been recording a strange light in the night sky, thinking it was just a drone, when something unexpected happened. The object suddenly illuminated the entire area in an eerie blue glow, washing over everything like a spotlight from another world. Then, just as quickly, it flickered and vanished without a trace. The clip spread fast online, and people began speculating. Was this extraterrestrial activity, or something far more secretive, like CERN or HAARP technology opening portals to travel across the world? Or maybe even out of it entirely. Fiery web. A drone pilot on a routine flight thought he was just capturing the usual scenery until he reviewed the footage. High above, a fiery, web-like pattern had appeared in the sky, twisting and shimmering like something from a dream. It flickered for only a moment before vanishing without a trace. Some viewers said it was a rare natural phenomenon or a strange play of light, but many others were convinced it looked like a failed attempt at opening a portal, or, even more unsettling, one that might have actually succeeded before disappearing from view. Double suns. A man driving down a quiet road in Colorado captured something shocking in the skies. Two blazing lights glowed on opposite sides, one clearly the sun, but the other just as bright and strange.
Shut up, the sun is over here.
It appeared as if something on the ground was projecting powerful rays upward, piercing through the clouds. Folks online were stunned by the footage, debating what it could be. Some speculated it was an advanced form of cloud seeding or weather manipulation technology. Others whispered about CERN attempting to create a second sun. Whatever it was, the eerie sight left people confused, unsettled, and questioning what was really happening.
Look at these. What the is that?
Ring mystery. So this guy woke up in the middle of the night feeling restless and stepped outside for some fresh air, only to get an otherworldly surprise. High up on the mountain, a glowing red ring hovered in the darkness, almost like one of those giant LED ring lights. What was it? He had no clue. Some thought it could be a portal. Others called it a rare sky phenomenon. But then came the wildest theory. Maybe the sun just hadn't been turned on yet, and this was how it looked powered down. Proof, they said, that we might be living in a simulation. Rainy encounter. This recently happened in Brazil. A man was driving late one rainy night on a deserted road when he noticed strange lights hovering in the distance. They glowed a brilliant orange, almost like blinding headlights, but they hovered only a few feet above the ground. The object stayed perfectly still as the man drove underneath it, unsure of what he was looking at. Rumors quickly spread online, with people saying secret government or military experiments usually happen in isolated areas. Some believed he'd stumbled upon one of those tests. Others speculated it was a craft, or even a doorway to somewhere unknown. Sky cities. The strange Sky City phenomenon once witnessed in China seems to be spreading. Footage from different parts of the world showed whole buildings suspended in the sky, structures far too clear for people to brush off as pareidolia. Scientists tried to calm the panic, explaining it as a trick of light refraction, creating an illusion. But many weren't buying it. Fringe theorists started pointing to Project Bluebeam, claiming these visions were a way to distract people before staging an alien invasion. Others speculated that another dimension was bleeding into ours. Whatever it was, people felt something huge was coming. Parking portal. A CCTV camera captured a bizarre scene in a parking lot that quickly went viral. A car drove in and parked normally. Moments later, the driver stepped out, and a glowing ring of light suddenly appeared beside the vehicle. He cautiously walked toward it, hesitated, and then stepped inside, instantly vanishing. The bright ring flickered once and disappeared as well, leaving nothing behind. Viewers were stunned, with many convinced this was a real portal created by CERN technology. Others dismissed it as an elaborate hoax or clever editing, but the footage still left people questioning what really happened. Falling fire. A man had been relaxing on a quiet beach when something unusual caught his eye. A blazing streak slowly fell from the sky toward the ocean. It didn't behave like a meteor or a normal fireball. The line of fire cut through the clouds in a strange, deliberate way. At first, he thought it might be a rocket launch, but its movement didn't match anything he had seen before. As it vanished beneath the waves, he was left staring at the horizon, shaken. Some even claimed it was a piece of the sky falling, a warning for CERN to stop experimenting. Black hole. You probably know the black holes in our galaxy. Well, it seems one of them decided to take a detour. A guy driving on a Switzerland highway near the CERN lab witnessed something out of this world. A massive black hole opens in the sky, a sight he had never seen before. The clip became a massive news online, as netizens were sure it was an alien portal used for traveling across different dimensions. Yellow veil. Over Richmond, Virginia, locals were left stunned by a strange yellow cloud rolling across the sky. It looked almost unreal, stretching like a glowing curtain above the city. Weather experts claimed it was a rare roll cloud that sometimes forms along the edges of storms. Still, many said they had never seen anything like it before. The unusual color and perfect formation had people questioning if it was truly natural. Some believed this was proof of weather manipulation, artificial systems tampering with the skies. Others warned it might just be the beginning of something far worse if it didn't stop soon. Sky trains. After watching this, people wondered if Harry Potter had really been fiction. Multiple videos surfaced showing strange lights in the sky shaped uncannily like trains. Only these were flying. The glowing formations glided silently and effortlessly across the night, sparking shock and disbelief online. Some were convinced engineers had finally cracked anti-gravity technology, unveiling secret crafts to the world. Others weren't so sure. They believed it was holographic trickery tied to Project Bluebeam, an elaborate plan to stir panic and confusion among the public. Whatever the truth, the eerie, train-like shapes left everyone questioning just how real our skies really were. Portal Watch. An Australian police station sent the internet into a frenzy after posting a late-night skycam video. At first, it was just darkness. Then lightning lit up the clouds. And that's when things got weird. A glowing white ring appeared in the corner. It wasn't a lens flare or a trick of the light. It held its shape. And then it moved. slowly until it floated out of frame. People were quick to call it a portal, and unlike most grainy, shaky footage, this one came from an official source. So, was this an alien entry point? Or are we looking at proof that humans have finally cracked interdimensional travel? Cloud Factory. A strange theory began circulating online about cloud factories hidden from the public eye. One clip, filmed in a remote area, fueled the speculation. It showed thick white vapor billowing from a facility and forming what looked like a full cloud drifting into the sky. People were stunned, claiming this was proof of manufactured weather or a new form of large-scale cloud seeding. Some even connected it to the recent catastrophic floods worldwide, suggesting a possible link between these factories and extreme weather. While skeptics dismissed it as normal industrial emissions, many couldn't shake the feeling something was off. Night portal. At night, a woman's security camera captured something that terrified her. It glowed brightly in the dark, and for a moment, it looked like something was almost coming out of it. The object emitted a strange electric sound that added to the fear. People rushed online with theories. Some claimed it was a burning bush, but that was ruled out when the woman found nothing at the spot the next day. Others shared a far darker theory, a portal opening up with someone trying to step through. Maybe one of CERN's experiments had gone terribly wrong. What do you think? Laser contact. A man spotted a strange light in the night sky and assumed it was just a drone. Out of curiosity, he pointed a laser at it for fun. Almost instantly, he noticed other lights blinking in the sky, appearing as though they were responding, or even coming to the aid of the lone glowing object. The scene unfolded like something out of a science fiction movie. Witnesses were stunned, with some believing he had accidentally made contact with something not of this world. Others speculated it was classified human technology, but no one could say for sure what really happened. Moon glitch. Take a look at this footage recorded in Russia. At first glance, it looked like the moon, but something was seriously off. Shadows seemed to swim across its surface, moving unnaturally. Even its light flickered, as if it wasn't solid but a hologram, a screen copying the moon that had suddenly glitched. Rumors spread fast online. Some claimed CERN had replaced the real moon with an artificial one, created using holographic technology to monitor or even hypnotize people. Others called it wild conspiracy talk, but no one could explain why the moon in the video didn't behave like the real one. Night rainbows. This was witnessed in China over a residential building where strange shapes appeared in the night sky. They glowed in shimmering rainbow colors, unlike anything the man filming had ever seen before.
我操，这啥现象？
The footage quickly went viral as people scrambled for explanations. Some claimed it was the side effect of constant cloud seeding, saying even rainbows now formed at night. Others went further, suggesting it was an alien saucer cloaked in dazzling colors to blend in and confuse onlookers. Whatever it was, it left people stunned and questioning what exactly they had just witnessed.
那不像是云呀，谁能？
Blue descent. Out on a quiet stretch of water, a man saw something that froze him in place. A bright electric blue beam shot straight down from the sky, slicing through the night, before vanishing into the ocean almost instantly. He filmed the whole thing, and when the clip hit the internet, chaos erupted. Some swore it was proof of extraterrestrials, while others insisted it was secret tech. Maybe CERN testing a portal with extreme energy. Whatever it was, the strange glow left viewers stunned and unsettled, calling it one of the most unforgettable sights ever caught on camera. Crimson Veil. This happened in California, where a resident recorded a strange red glow in the night sky. It wasn't on the ground, but hovering high above, as if something was happening up there. The glow pulsed faintly, spreading across the horizon like an eerie warning. People online speculated wildly. Was this advanced weather technology, secret experiments, or something else entirely? Suspicion toward government programs and facilities like CERN only grew, with many claiming we have no idea what's really going on behind closed doors. Whatever it was, the unsettling red light left viewers uneasy and questioning what they had just witnessed. Strange sun. This woman was filming the late afternoon sky when the sun looked weird. It was half hidden under a dark veil, then slowly revealed itself in bright yellow parts until the whole sun shone through.
First of all, it don't even look like the sun. I'm trying to tell you, this is not the sun.
The footage felt like watching a cover being peeled off a giant lamp. People online said it looked staged, naming old claims of man-made suns and light projects. Meteorologists say cloud layers, light angles, and thin cirrus can create that effect, but the careful, staged-like reveal kept viewers uneasy. Whether physics or something man-made, the moment left a strong impression that even the sun can play tricks on the eye.
Something is really, really strange, y'all. Weird that it's not the sun.
Burning heavens. A video showing what looked like fire erupting from the sky started circulating online, leaving viewers stunned. From the ground, it appeared as tiny flames flickering above, but no one could tell if it was a cloaked craft burning in the air or the sky itself on fire. Theories quickly flooded in. Some called it a sign of the end of times, while others claimed it was HAARP technology gone wrong. Whatever it was, people agreed it felt unnatural. Maybe a warning to stop tampering with forces we don't fully understand. Blue beam. This strange video resurfaced, sparking all kinds of wild theories. It showed a brilliant blue light illuminating the night sky in the distance, right at the horizon. The light flickered, almost like an alien beam cutting through the darkness, bathing the clouds in an eerie, deep blue glow. Officials later explained it away as a transformer explosion, but not everyone bought that explanation. Some called it a convenient cover-up, suspecting the government might have been experimenting with something far stranger, possibly even a portal test gone wrong. Whether it was mundane or otherworldly, the sight left many unsettled. Let me know your take in the comments. Strange lights. This mysterious clip showed something really bizarre. Lights dancing behind the clouds as if UFOs were zipping around. And then a beam of white light appeared. Was it a holographic projection? Some kind of experiment? Or something entirely different? Many pointed fingers at the Project Blue Beam, while others believed it was aliens testing their new laser beam on Earth. Skeptics claimed it was a natural phenomenon, but it certainly didn't look natural to me. What do you think? What could be their motive behind these bizarre activities? Let me know in the comments. Cloud intruder. Recently, a resident in Chiang Mai, Thailand, filmed something that left people baffled. In the footage, a jet-black object lurked in the clouds. Part of it hid behind the cloud, but what was visible didn't match any familiar aircraft. Its shape was odd, its presence unsettling, and it seemed to blend almost too perfectly into the surrounding cloud cover, as if it wasn't meant to be noticed. Some thought it was a UFO. Others suggested secret military tech, a failed cloaking device, or even a cloud-seeding machine behind the recent floods. Skeptics, however, just called it a weather balloon. Covert portal. Driving down a road, a couple pulled over when they saw something impossible above them. There was a massive hole carved into the cloud cover, like a doorway opening in the sky. The man rushed out to film, capturing the hollow circle framed by dark clouds. Skeptics said it was just a fall streak hole, a rare but natural weather phenomenon. But online viewers said it matched reports of frequency manipulation from HAARP transmitters, with clouds vibrating into shapes they shouldn't. For those watching, it didn't look like science. It looked like a portal, a passage to something beyond what we're supposed to see. Reality crack. While walking alone in the woods, a man spotted something that stopped him cold. A strange glowing crack was suspended in midair. It shimmered with iridescent light, as if someone had torn a hole straight through the fabric of reality itself. The eerie fracture was pulsing softly. The clip quickly went viral, with many convinced it was a glitch in the Matrix. Clear proof that our world isn't what it seems. Skeptics, of course, claimed it was just clever CGI. But those who believe say this was no edit. It was the simulation slipping up. Invisible flight. When this footage surfaced, talk of secret military weapons and Project Bluebeam exploded online. The video showed thick trails of smoke streaking across an otherwise clear sky, but with no visible source. Whatever was making them moved at incredible speed, vanishing before anyone could pinpoint its location. Speculation ran wild. Some believed it was a cloaked aircraft being tested, with the smoke trails accidentally giving it away. Others were convinced it was part of a larger covert experiment meant to stay hidden from the public eye. As for the truth, well, maybe time would reveal what really tore through that sky. Sky portal. Now for the skeptics. This one's hard to explain away. Two friends were driving down a road in broad daylight when they looked up and froze. There, high above, was a radiant circular light, far too bright to be a reflection, and definitely not the sun. They even tilted the camera to show the actual sun sitting elsewhere in the sky. So what was this? The glowing orb cast a visible beam, like a doorway between worlds had just cracked open. Some were convinced it was a portal. Others said it had all the markings of Project Bluebeam. Spiral signal. This viral clip out of Turkey has the internet buzzing, and for good reason. Locals recorded a bizarre light in the night sky, pulsing in an unnatural rhythm. At first, it looked like a bright orb. Then things got weirder. The light began to morph, releasing spiraling beams, like it was sending out a coded signal. Many are convinced this was an alien spacecraft, transmitting energy to call its kind. Others pointed to the infamous Project Bluebeam theory, claiming it was a government illusion test. Whatever it was, dozens of residents saw it with their own eyes. Yet no official explanation ever followed. Cube Veil. A woman driving down a road in the mid-afternoon was left completely baffled when she spotted something unusual. There was a cube-like shadow on the clouds.
It looked like a giant cube in the sky.
Now, cube-shaped clouds themselves are rare enough, but this was different. Was it a massive cube-shaped ship hiding in plain sight, taking cover behind the clouds?
It's a big cube.
Many thought so, suggesting it could be a cloaked cube UFO. Others speculated it might be part of a weather modification program, or even a type of simulation cloud we don't yet know about. One thing is for sure, this is anything but normal.
Oh my gosh!
Crimson Shores. On Hormuz Island in Iran, beachgoers were stunned when heavy rain turned the shoreline a deep, striking red. At first glance, it looked straight out of a sci-fi movie, as if the sea itself had bled into color. Theories spread fast, with many blaming cloud seeding and secret experiments in the skies for causing the bizarre sight. But the truth was far less sinister. The island's soil is rich in iron oxide, and when rain poured down, it washed into the sea, painting the water crimson. A natural spectacle that felt otherworldly, yet was entirely real. Blue downpour. These explorers were just trying to have a chill camping trip in a Texas state park, and for a while, everything was perfect. Quiet, green, peaceful. But then came the rain. Nothing crazy at first, just your usual storm. But when it cleared and they stepped out of their tents, the ground was soaked in blue. Not the sky, not a filter, actual blue puddles.
Raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue.
Like someone spilled ink all over the woods. People online were divided. Some said it was a rare algae thing. Others started tossing around geoengineering theories. Whatever caused it, one thing's for sure. When your rain turns neon, you start to wonder if nature's sending a message, or if we messed up something big.
Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us?
Jelly rain. There are strange things falling from the sky, and this Texas clip is proof. After a light rain, a woman stepped outside and saw the ground covered in what looked like crushed ice or crystals. Weird, but kind of pretty, right? Then she poked it with a stick, and nope, it wasn't ice. It was jelly-like, gooey. Netizens went wild. Some said it was chemical residue, part of geoengineering experiments. Others threw it back to Operation Sea Spray, that bizarre 1950s experiment where bacteria were literally sprayed on civilians. No one's giving straight answers, but one thing's clear. Whatever that stuff was, it wasn't normal rain. Strange rainfall. After a storm, a man stepped outside expecting to see wet ground and puddles. Instead, he froze. Scattered across the ground were strange black clusters, some small, some growing larger, as if tiny pieces were merging together.
Voilà. Après la pluie, après une pluie.
At first glance, he thought they were mosquito larvae, but a closer look revealed something metallic, unnatural, almost alive. No one could explain what the rain had carried down. The man feared industrial fallout, while folks suggest it could be something engineered, slipping quietly into our environment. Ancient texts once described rains of ash and iron as a sign of torment coming. Was this a warning or evidence of something more hidden in our world?
Regardez ce qu'il y a. Pas des larves de moustiques.
Skybridge. At this point, people were convinced something strange was going on in China. Most guessed the government was experimenting with holographic technology, because what else could explain this? Shocked residents filmed a massive silhouette of what looked like a giant bridge suspended in the sky. At first, some dismissed it as an extraordinary cloud formation, but that theory was quickly negated when the details of the bridge appeared far too precise to be natural. The footage left viewers unsettled and speculating wildly. Was this some kind of holographic magic to mislead the public, or a stairway to heaven caught on camera? Let me know what you think in the comments. Glowing wings. People had begun to wonder if the government was up to something as strange sightings kept piling up. One recent clip showed a bird flying in the middle of the night. Odd, but not too strange. However, a close-up caught something unusual. Light that seemed to either reflect off the wings or actually come from them. It was hard to tell, but it raised big questions. Many believed it wasn't a real bird at all, but one of the government's gadgets to surveil us, or perhaps even tamper with the sky itself. Giant doorway. A man was casually filming his surroundings when he spotted something massive in the distance. A giant, glowing doorway, hanging in the air like an entrance into another world. Its size and brightness made it impossible to ignore. Was this how aliens stepped into our reality? Or had humans pushed their experiments with the environment far beyond what we were meant to? Whatever it was, it didn't look natural, and it left the internet with far more questions than answers. Split seasons. In Australia, a woman shared a video that left everyone stunned. In front of her house, the sun was shining bright, warm, and golden. But when she panned the camera to her backyard, everything was covered in snow.
It's raining in the front, but look at the back. What the fart?
Like stepping into another world. Two completely different weathers on the same street. The internet exploded with theories. Some called it a rare natural phenomenon. Others swore it was a glitch in the Matrix. But many agreed on one thing. Humans have pushed nature too far, and maybe it's starting to glitch back.
What the flying?
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.